Imagine you're having a snack, you're sure that in the next 3 to 6 months, it's not going damp, it's not stale, because it's properly fried and very crunchy. So that's another advantage for you. I think it's the best bet for snacking.
Hello everyone, welcome to the show I Talk You Talk on Bonnie's chat room. If you're new on this channel, hi, I am taking you. You can call me Titi. On this channel, we talk about entrepreneurship, mentorship, motivation, inspiration, and skill acquisition. So if this is the kind of content you like to watch, please go ahead and click on the notification bell so you'll be the first to get every update we make. Like, subscribe to our channel, and please watch the video to the very end. Remember, we rise by lifting others. On the show today, I have with me, they call her the mama of plantain chips in Bayelsa. You're welcome. So we'd like to know more about you. Tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name is Edisemi Ebimekumo. I am from Bayelsa State, Sagbama precisely. I'm a wife and a mother, and I run a business. I produce plantain chips.
How did it start? Where did the inspiration come from?
I went online and was looking for businesses I can do from home and still make profits. I stumbled upon a post about plantain chips. It sounded strange, but I decided to try my hands on it, and I've been on this road for the past 8 years.
8 years, amazing. That's very delightful to know, because there are some businesses that have started and 1-2 years they start struggling and they break, and before you know, they are no longer in existence. So from my review that I've gotten from people, they say there's this consistency in your taste. How do you make that possible? Like, the plantain chips taste the same whenever you bring it out. It has the same taste, the same quality. It doesn't degrade in quality, because you know these days things are going high, and you get to buy what you used to buy before for the same price, but the quality has dropped. But yours, the sustainability has been there. So how have you been coping? How have you been managing to make sure that the taste is the same, the quality is still perfect?
We actually have a fixed recipe. We make sure we have the same types of plantains from the same farms. We go far into villages to source for plantains. So those farmers have organic plantains. They don't add chemicals to what they produce. Okay. So we know, we are sure of the quality of the raw materials. Then we have a recipe, which it's normal like what everybody does. But what we do is we have a quantity that goes with a particular quantity of spicing.
Okay.
So with that, you are sure that there is consistency, because if you do this number of plantain, this is the quantity of spicing you're adding to it. So for every time everybody works, we follow our standard operating procedure. So everybody that is working on each batch has the SOP. Okay. That's the standard operating procedure. So at the end of the day, we'll have the same results because we don't alter our process.
So do you have a NAFDAC number to ensure that what we are eating is safe?
Actually, I have NAFDAC. In fact, last month we just renewed. We've had the NAFDAC number for a while. It's renewable. So we have NAFDAC for both our ripe plantain and unripe plantain chips.
Okay, that's nice. Then what kind of plantain do you focus on? Do you just focus on the ripe or unripe, and why?
We do both ripe and unripe plantain chips. The ripe plantain chips sells more because they are more sweet-toothed people. But some people want to snack, and for health reasons, they don't want to eat ripe plantain. So for those few people, we do unripe plantains for them. We even have variants. Some people don't want it salted. So we have unsalted, we have salted, and we have spicy for people who want a little bit of pepper in their plantain chips.
I would say that such kind of business is, I think, is a difficult one, because, for example, if I want to make plantain chip for 5 persons, I know the process of slicing. So do you have an equipment that you use for slicing, or how do you manage?
Actually, we started from a very small scale. We used to use hand slicers. It was really difficult, like you said, but with growth, I've been able to bring in some machines that help us to cut. We have slicers for ripe plantain. We have slicers for unripe plantain.
You said you started small. Now that you've grown, do you have staff, people that work with you, or you work alone?
No, I have people that work with me. I have my workers in the factory. Then I have my marketing team, people that go out to talk about the business and show it to new markets and customers.
Okay. I would want to say someone may be watching and wondering, okay, she's into plantain chips and I'm interested to do this, but what kind of advice will you give to someone who is interested in starting this business line?
Okay, for somebody who is interested in starting it as a business, the first advice is you have to be very patient. Initially, it will seem like you waste all your time, you're not getting results, because even to master the art of frying the plantains was a task. We used to get them burnt, we used to get some of them not properly dried, soggy, but with time, we got it right. So you have to be very patient. Even those that have got it right, you can have accidents.
Okay.
So you have to be patient and very consistent. Get your recipe and stick to it. And don't be too profit minded. Don't rush to make profits, because when you do it right, the customers will flock in. You will definitely make profit. But if you get it wrong, you won't even make sales and you will get tired of the business entirely.
You heard that patience is the key to growing in this kind of business. So we'll be right back after a short break. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to the show. We're still with the CEO of Skenph. So at this point, we want to, in Nigeria, they call it expo. We want to ask for an expo. We want to ask, can you share a secret recipe with us so that when we go back home, we can decide to do something small? Because your
Like,
taste is just out of this world.
like I already said earlier, there's no secret recipe. We just make sure we source for very good matured plantains, use very good vegetable oil for frying,
Okay,
and stick to one brand.
okay.
Just make sure you go for the best, stick to one brand, and be sure of the quantities. Don't just go and play around it. If you intend to get people stock on your product, then you have to work very hard to make sure they are getting value for their money.
Say I just want to prepare in the house. I'm not trying to do it as a business. Can I use any kind of granite oil for the plantain chips?
Already at home, you have your brand of oil, so you will be using your taste.
Okay.
What you're using in your house is what you are used to, so
Okay.
it's fine to stick to what you're used
Okay.
to.
Do you have any intention to expand the business in the near future or now?
Yes, there's always a plan for expansion because there's always room for expansion. Actually, we when we started, we had only one pack size that we've been dealing on, and when people now ask for other pack sizes, we try to keep up with their demands. But with NAFDAC, you have to get approval for each pack size. You can't
Okay.
just do whatever you want. You have
Oh,
to
okay.
follow procedures. So we intend to get another pack size. It's called pack size extension. We're going to get NAFDAC approval. It's on the way.
Okay.
So in a few weeks, we should have our approval to do another pack size. But that's going to be our expansion. We intend to go into the open market. We've been selling to shops, retail shops, and consumers, but we intend to make a size that goes into the market. So it's going to be like every other commercial goods out there.
Okay.
Yes, properly packaged and very beautiful appearance. Then that way, it's going to just be a big thing.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
it's going to be everywhere in a very portable and affordable pack size.
Oh, that's nice. Remarkable. So now looking at you, you're a mother, you're a businesswoman. How do you manage your time? How do you cope with the children, the business, workers, and all that?
Okay, for now, it used to be very difficult, but I had to structure the business in a way that sometimes it goes on in my absence. I have people positioned to carry out certain tasks.
Okay.
I have working hours for myself. I resume work at 9 o'clock and I make sure I close by 5. Anything we don't complete by 5, so long as it's not going to ruin the process, we stop and continue the next day. So from 5 p.m., family has my time.
Okay.
And by 9, the children are gone to school, husband has gone to work. So I have the few hours to myself to concentrate on work and do my thing.
So aside the business side, family, how do you relax at your leisure, you alone? How do you take care of yourself?
Okay, I took up swimming classes. I'm very excited about this
That's
one because I
nice.
enjoy it a lot. So I took up swimming classes. I can swim very well now. So that's
Oh,
actually my
nice.
leisure because it's me thing. I do it without anybody around. I just take my 2 days off and do like an hour for those 2 days in a week. So it helps me to ease off stress and relax to continue with my work activities.
That's nice. I think we are on the same line with you soon because some of us we are from the riverine area yet we don't know how to swim, but we will learn.
Yes.
So right about now, I'd like to ask you. You know, it's a company. You have to look into your company. Are you into skill acquisition?
With time, when we expand, we can now maybe do skill acquisition. I can do free workshops for people who
Okay.
intend to grow and develop a skill,
Okay.
and I can actually do paid trainings when
Okay.
I have a bigger space.
It's good to have you on the show. Thank you for your time. We are grateful. So that's where we draw the curtain on today's edition. Until we come your way next time, love life, live life, and enjoy your life. I remain your host, Titi Atutale.